Hey guys, how you doing today? I wanted to catch you up on what I've been doing in the garden. Um, I have my husband help me tear all this out. I still got some weeds to go up in here in my iris bed. I've also got some sky gazer lilies growing up in there and a little bunch of milkweed. And over here is my daisy plant and my beautiful rose bush is in bloom. I don't remember the name of it. It has been there for years and years and years. And I also have a big rose bush out back. I will pop pictures up either in the beginning or the end of this video and show you that. I'm not going to walk all the way out there. It is getting really, really hot. I've been working out here for a little while and trying to get a couple things done before the heat sets in, but it's getting hot now and I'm done. I wanted to make this video really quick. I got a pot filled with, let me get my zoom back down here. I've got some elephant ears and some canna in here, and this is it's kind of like a coleus, but it's not a coleus. It's called a perilla or perea. Perilla, something like that, but it can take full sun. I had it last year and I overwintered it in the house. You can see my daisies I'm trying to make sure where I'm stepping. I have some seeds in here. My daisies are just getting ready to bloom soon. I planted the lamb's ear right here that my mom gave me, one of them. And then over here, I've got a daylily, a rose bush. I planted another container with elephant ear and a yellow canna in it. And then that is a little bush I showed you guys last a week or two ago. I don't remember the name of it. It's beautiful. It's a black beard tongue, and it's got cottonwood seeds all over it, but she's getting ready to bloom. And then more sky gazer lilies and my hosta grass. I have some more seeds in here that have not come up yet. My beautiful yellow daisy. It comes out yellow and then it turns to kind of a buttery yellow white color. My Solomon seal. I have a hydrangea over there that I need to plant yet. I have another canna and coleus back there in a pot. These are my iris. They're starting to bloom. I call them a water iris. I'm not really sure because you actually can grow these in water. I have some out back in a pond in a container in my pond. There's some more milkweed that I don't want there. I keep pulling it up and it pops up everywhere. It's so invasive. This is my little moss / sedum bed, and then I have some of my Chinese fern down here. More coleus. My ferns, I'll show you my newer ferns are popping out better over here. There's a newer one down in there. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see because it's sunny and then it gets cloudy. Those are my older ferns. Of course, I have an elephant ear right there. And little duckies hiding under the fern. The bees are going crazy in the bird bath. I put another coleus right here. And then that is my Brennera. It is doing really, really well. Really well. some more lambs there right here. This is a new begonia that I got. It's really, really pretty. Now she gets the morning sun, and then the rest of the day is shade. But this, look how red, or like a burgundy color, and this is a Hodes Rex begonia. I don't know how to say it. Hodes. And she's got beautiful little blooms coming out right there. She is gorgeous. I cut her back a little bit, but you can see how big the leaves will actually get. It's really soft too. And the back of it is like a burgundy color. Beautiful. And then, oh, stupid trucks. My ferns that I have, they're all doing really good. Those are the ones I separated. These are, I'm having a really hard time seeing, the sun is so bright. These are the new planters that I got. They're urns. I got them down at the nursery down the road. And I put some fern in them. And some caladiums. And then I have a coleus back here. And this is some kind of a little peperomia, and I thought it was really cute. I thought it would give another little splash of color. And then I got some sedum in here hanging down. I've got 2 of them that I made up. I really, really like them. This caladium is actually flowered, and I cut the flower off. And I also wanted to show you a friend of mine. Her name is Mary. She watches my channel. A very, very nice lady. She just sent me, these are Solomon seal, the variegated Solomon seal. And she cut all the tops off. They're just the bulb. And I'm going to be getting those planted. We've got like a few days of really hot weather, and then a day or 2 of really heavy rainstorms coming. But I will get them planted. But they're all in really good shape, and I will just keep them right up here on my porch where it is shady and a little cooler, and I'll keep them watered as needed. But right now they're doing okay. So Mary, I just want to thank you very, very much for sending me the variegated Solomon seal. I can't wait to get them planted. And then over here, I finally got my fern bed done over here. I've pretty much got the same. I got more of the lambs here, my ferns. We had a heavy rain the other day, and it pushed a lot of my ferns down, so that was really disappointing. And my other Brunnera down there, she's got little flowers on her. Ain't she cute? And I have just a little pot of sedum down here, but you can see there's some new fern coming up. More of it. And then I've got my, back there, right there, is that foam flower that I ordered. There's more of the Brunnera, isn't it beautiful? And then this is a little rose, a little miniature rose that my mom brought over to me. She needs deadheaded. She's got more buds coming out, if you can see right here. So she gets, there's some more right there. She gets morning sun, and then shady for the rest of the afternoon until about 6 o'clock, and then she gets another another hour of late afternoon sun. And down here, this is more of my new fern coming up. This is more of the foam flower that I got from that lady in Tennessee. These are weeds. This here is an asparagus fern. It's called a foxtail. I've had this for quite a few years, and I set it in the ground and then I dig it up late fall, early fall, middle fall, whenever, just depends on the weather when I dig it up. And I pop it in a pot and take it back in the house for the year. This is actually, I said foxtail, but there's some more of the fern back there, but they're not doing nothing. And then that is my oak leaf hydrangea back there. She is doing really, really good. She also gets morning sun, but I think what I'm going to do is, on a cooler day, I'm going to drive some of my bamboo stakes into the ground and just take some twine and have my husband help me and lift my fern and kind of pull them back, because the wind and the rain just really pushed them back, especially over here to this side of the house. But a lot of these I did move too. I dug up and moved them, so they didn't have their roots established really well yet for the kind of storm and the wind that we had. Here is, this is another Japanese fern that I moved her from out back and put her up here. She's getting some new fronds popping up. And then this is another new fern that I got from the lady. This is the cinnamon fern, I believe. And then I just have, oh, another weed. I swear that never ends. This is my cilantro out here. I just sat here in a pot. I was kind of trying to use this to shade my new fern back here. More coleus. I planted another little caladium back there. This was just a big pot of sedum with some coleus in the middle. It's actually flowering right now. It's very pretty. You can see it's hanging, it hangs down. I love doing that with my sedum. And then this is just another little bunch of orange daylilies. Another elephant ear right here. You can see a lot still needs to pop up. Another bush. I think I was calling this a smoke bush, and it's actually a it's not a smoke bush. It's a aster. Aster? I think it's an aster. Oh, I can't remember. I've had that for so long, but I moved her. She was over on the other side of the porch steps, over by my bird bath, and I moved her. I didn't want her there no more. And then this is a yellow dahlia. Planted another little coleus right there. And then back here is, these are all in pots. These are all the daylilies that I dug up from around the tree, which I'll show you. We're going over there next. Then I've got my hydrangeas. I've got 3 hydrangeas in here. I still got mulch. I got 2 bags of mulch left. I wanted to get that done this morning, but I didn't have a chance, so. But I got more elephant ears and a canna back here. Some more of the beautiful red coleus. I just love that. And then I have some little seeds that I planted over there, and over there the lupron. Lupron? Lupron. You can see my peonies were all in bloom, but the storm once again knocked them all down over there, and I have some beautiful weeds over here. Let's go over and take a look at, I'm going to get over here under the shade, and then I'll just give you kind of a, it is really, really getting warm out here. My ferns are doing good. This one was, and my coleus was acting really funny. And I thought, well, what in the heck is going on? Because that was the Boston fern. I bought 1 Boston fern. And I cut it into 4 pieces to do what I did. And that one was looking really funny, and I thought, well, what in the heck is going on? And I walked up to the pot, and I'm looking at it, and here there was like an inch of water standing in the top of it. So I went in the house, I grabbed my drill, and I drilled a bunch of holes around the side. And that's going to be the last year for those window boxes because when I tried to move it, it started breaking apart. And I was like, oh, no, no, no. But anyways, I'm super glad that I got this side of my fern bed done. I think it looks really pretty. The sides of my ferns are all disheveled from the stupid wind and rain from the other day. And these ferns, I did not move. I moved a couple, but I didn't dig them up, and you can see how much hardier they are because their roots are established, and I didn't dig them up and move them, where some of these I did. So, but I think once I get them tied up, they'll be okay. And then this, I got my tree done. I pulled all the iris, the lilies that you guys seen over on the corner of the house in the pots, which is where I'm going to plant all those. Like I said, I just haven't got it done yet. But you can see how much bigger this was, the circle. And my husband come in here, and my mom and dad were actually over here. They popped in the day we were doing it, and my mom and I struggled and dug out my lilies, and I had hydrangeas in here, which were the ones that you also seen at the corner of the house. And got that all cleaned up, got all the weeds out of it, made it smaller. I went over by my garage over here where I have a whole bunch of hostas, dug a bunch of those up, and I put, well, not a bunch, I dug up 4 and I planted them around the tree. Look at that, I got some little sedum growing in the middle of that tree right there. This is a ornamental plum tree. It's very nice, and I have my spider plant hanging under it, one of them. Then I have a couple of cactuses, and then this beautiful basket that I went down and made. I gotta put some more sedum in here. I love putting my sedum in where it can hang. But these are the beautiful red begonias. Look at those. I hope you guys can see. It's so shady and yet sunny, and I can't really see what I'm doing. And these, I don't remember the name of these. I don't know if usually I try to keep the tag in, because then if I like them. Now, that's my begonia tag. And this begonia will eventually drape down, but I don't know if you guys can really see, but it's, oh man, it is a beautiful, even the leaves on them are beautiful. I don't see the tag for this plant, which is odd. Oh, here it is. Verbena. It's a verbena. That's all it says. Wania. Compact lime green. Now, to me it looks white, but I think it's really pretty, and it will eventually hang down too. So, and I'm still working in here. I'm not going to go out into the sun because I've had it with the heat and I've had it with the sun. But I've still got to weed over in here. I got all this done yesterday except for over here. I have the big bumblebees, and they're actually called a wood type bee. They bore into the wood. And I have one over there in that fence and one over there in that fence. So I can't do nothing. Every time I do something, she comes out and she acts like she does not want me around. And oh, my hibiscus is starting to pop up. They come up a little bit later in the year. My husband was trying to dig that out, and I'm like, what are you doing? I have more roses over here that need to be weeded, but like I said, I have bee trouble, so God. So this is my big wheelbarrow full of crap. But I'm finally done with the front of my house, except for the mulching over here in the corner, which that won't take long, but I'm not doing that today. And then I have this area over here. I still need to trim my bushes. I need to fix my trellis to get my wisteria up on it. And I need to separate my hostas and get a hosta back on each end like I had it. That one died off for some reason. I don't know why. I think that's very weird because hostas are very, very hardy. But I have a feeling my husband sprayed them. So he gets going with that weed spray and it's crazy. I wanted to show you a couple things up here on my front porch. My front porch is kind of a mess right now, but I have all kinds of plants. But I wanted to show you my begonias. These were giving me issues at the very end of winter. They were looking really sad. And this is my Lucerna. She is gorgeous, loves being outside. And then this one, I do not know what this one is, but look at the color. This one I've had for about like 3 years. I got it for my birthday one year in January when we went to a greenhouse down by Columbus. And she was giving me issues, but she's coming back beautifully. I just wanted you guys to see the color. I think it's gorgeous. And then, oh, I'll show you my other begonias are out here too. Don't mind my front porch, guys. It's a mess. I need to get out here and sweep. But my other, oh, these are some more of the ferns that I got from that lady in Tennessee that are coming up. Now these guys just get morning sun, and then the rest of the afternoon it's shady. Well, it's shady from about right in here somewhere, because that gets kind of sunshade, and then up in there gets kind of sunshade. But I'm slowly moving my cactus out further and further and further. You can see more of my mess. My other coleus that I planted in here, they are getting really big. I've got another one over there. But my sedum, my husband hates how this is growing down along the sidewalk, and I just absolutely love it. Can you guys see all the white stuff blowing around? There's a cottonwood tree seeding out already this year. There's my other hydrangea that I need to plant. And my other bucket. Oh, you can see my coleus and cannas a little bit better over here. And see, this is another sedum and I love it. I mean, I keep it out of the walkway. Sometimes it'll grow across that crack a little bit and it'll get walked on, but it doesn't care. But I think it's so pretty right now. It's all blooming. Very beautiful. And then here is my geranium basket, and these are the little coleus that I cut off and propagated. These are going the wrong way. They're split. And I lost this plant. I don't know why, but it is what it is. And then the other begonia back there. And then these are my other begonias that were in the house all winter. They're looking pretty good. They like it right here. I love having them outside. They always look so much more beautiful outside. This is where my hydrangea was. I lifted her out of that pot, put her into that pot because I'm trying to get her used to more light. She turned a really green, the flowers on it turned really green, and they're supposed to be like a purpley blue color, so she definitely wasn't getting enough light. So I stuck my begonia up here, and there's a little fern growing right there and more of my sedum. But that is it for now, guys. I just wanted to catch you up on the rest of my fern bed. I'm glad I finally got that done. I cannot wait to get my variegated Solomon seal in the ground. I've got enough of it that I think I can put some out here, and I can put some out back in my fern, in my shade bed out there. So, isn't this a beautiful little fern? I forget the name of it. It didn't have a tag in it. I got it down at the garden center. This isn't one that come from Tennessee. But, alright guys, I am going to let you go. I am super hot and I'm ready to go in the house and cool down. So, I will talk to you guys later. You have a great day and a great week. Catch you later. Bye. Peace.